What's up, guys? Pangy Cat here, aka Alice. I'm here with another jiu-jitsu video for you guys. So I want you guys to rate my technique based on how I roll with these guys who are bigger than me and a little bit less experienced. So the first one up is George, who was a white belt at the time. Now he's a blue belt. We're just gonna get some gi rounds in today. So I start off with making some grips and pulling to like collar sleeve, and I've got a grip on the lapel as well, and I get a lasso on my right side, and I've got foot on the hip, and he's trying to like shed my grips, but I tend to like hold on until I don't want to anymore. So I've still got this like lasso lapel grip, foot on the hip. I've got a sleeve grip. Um, he did get out of one of my sleeve grips, so I'm gonna try and get that back and do this like spider grip. And I've been trying to work this at this time. I was working this like X guard type of sweep, which I'll show you here in a second. So yeah, I get my X guard hook in, and I'm just pushing on the opposite bicep to come up. And I came up into like a knee cut, and then I guess go back into half guard for whatever reason. So I'm gonna move the camera because I haven't really been like filming myself rolling ever until like a couple months ago. So it's been kind of fun. So yeah, just trying to pass here, pass half guard, just trying to put a lot of pressure in. Maybe trying to like dig for an underhook, but he's kind of like framing away, and he keeps on like trying to like pull me on top of him. But I'm like a boulder. I got a lot of like junk in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just gonna like fly overhead. Um, but and I'm like stubborn like that, you know. And so I come up, and then his knee passes across the center line, so I go for a smash pass, which is how I love to pass usually. So just trying to keep a lot of pressure on him and slowly like go up to mount, but I go up to this uh, kind of like chair sit position, looking for an arm, maybe like a gift wrap or something, and just trying not to have him like off balance me too much because I'm just trying to like stay on top and get a good position before I sit back for the armbar or a choke or whatever I may have chosen at the time. So I get a grip on the pants, which I'm probably have a grip on the arm, on his arm, his top arm with my other arm. Um, so I'm just trying to be patient here. Okay, slowly starting to get into position a little bit, and then he goes to turtle, which I'm like pretty out of position to like, I'm like in front of his hips here, but I still have an arm, so I'm gonna try and go for an arm bar. So just trying to like face towards his feet. And he starts to like step over, and then I am able to roll him. And unfortunately, it's not on camera, but I do arm bar him. Oh wait, no, here we go. We're back in frame. He tries to like escape, but I eventually do get the tap, which yippee. So I think the timer went off like really shortly after this, and we rolled for like 10 more seconds. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut off our clip here. But what do you guys think? How did I do against George? Leave a comment below. A nice comment would be nice. Okay, next up is Miguel, which this was taken a couple weeks ago. So Miguel's also a new blue belt. So coincidentally, similar situation here where I pull to get like collar sleeve, um, and trying to get a lasso on the opposite side. And I really just want to kind of like keep Miguel like away from me because he has really good like top pressure, and I don't want anything to do with that. I'm also looking for a sweep or to get to like X guard, anything like that, just to try and like keep him away and me potentially get on top. So that's always my goal. So looking for lasso, trying to like stay in control. It keeps like pressuring in to me, which is not always easy to like deal with. He's also has really strong grips that are hard to shed, so that's my predicament here. But again, yep, just trying to keep foot on the bicep, foot on the hip, lasso, shallow lasso here, and just try and keep that lasso grip inside of my hip. So now he starts to like kind of like knee cut across, but I still have the lasso, so that didn't really work out. Um, back to my original position, trying to get a collar grip, pull him in. And then I get into close guard, and then he um, just starts putting a lot of like pressure into me so that my hips are off the mat, and it's really hard to sweep from this position. I'm just not in a good spot, and I'm just like waiting for him to like kind of sit back because I'm not gonna unlock my legs like most likely. So I'm just waiting. I'm trying to like isolate an arm to maybe do like throw up an arm bar, and just see what happens. So we stay in close guard for like a hot minute, I'm pretty sure. And I'm just biding my time. He starts to like stand up a little bit. I think I like try and go for like a flower sweep maybe. Get an underhook on the leg that stepped up, but I just like can't reach it. He's also like grabs my wrist and like pins my wrist to my chest, which makes it difficult. Okay, yeah, there's a me throwing up armbar um attack just to like try to get him off of me a little bit. And I like grabbing the head, just being annoying. Because I want him to like stand up. I don't want him like crouched over me. Um, I want him to stand up so I can get like a guard back or something. Or since I can't be like as offensive as I would like in this position at the moment. So he starts to posture up a little bit, which is good. Um, and I open my legs and I try and like re-guard. And so I've got like I try to go for this like overhead sweep, but you know, obviously that didn't work. And try and get two legs under, trying to go for single leg X, which I am successful with. However, he's staying like really heavy on my inside foot, so I can't like elevate him or off balance him. And he waves at the camera. Um, and so I just got like a grip on the pant and a grip on the sleeve, just waiting for him to get off of his outside knee so I can get under him a little or off balance him a little bit since I'm under him. So I end up grabbing or trying to grab the opposite foot, looking for just like a regular like X guard sweep. And he's able to keep pretty good balance there. But I do eventually sweep him and I do come up, but I wish I would have like not disengaged there and just kind of stayed with it. But I was able to like get to a pretty good position afterwards with another smash pass, as we saw with my last teammate, George. So just trying to stay heavy here and not get flung over because sometimes with somebody bigger than you, they can just kind of like toss you around. But however, that is like going to be the end of the round. The bell rings here in just a second. But let me know how you guys think I did. Rate my technique against these two bigger guys who are a little bit more or less experienced than me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.